if you keep on lying, that will be the death of you. So what should you do? Just stay true. That's the right move. Easier said than done, right? So you have to ask yourself this question: what would be better for you in the long run? If you keep on lying and putting lies on lies on lies, and at some point this whole house of cards is breaking down into ruins and literally ruins you. Or you build a strong foundation of truth that will last. And it won't be built up as fast as a house of cards full of lies, but the longevity is the clear upside to build your house full of truth. But what does this even mean? I would like to take you on a little thought experiment again. So come join. What if one day you would come into the office and everyone starts looking weird at you? And you think, what's wrong? Like, that's a little bit strange. I'm wearing my regular outfit. I made my hair as I always does. I do my tasks like I always do. Like, what's the issue? Why is everyone acting so weird, right? And you're literally asking your coworkers, hey, what's going on? Martha? Why are you looking so unusual at me? And she said, nothing. Everything is all right, John. It's all right. And you go through the whole day, and everyone is giving you this weird stare. You ask everyone, what's the matter? Why are you treating me in such a strange way? It's different. What did I do? And everyone keeps on saying, no, it's all fine, John. Like, no, it's all right. Like, and then in the evening, you go home, throw your bag on the couch, and you decide to go into the bathroom to wash your face after this very odd day. And right before you want to wash your face, take a look in the mirror. And you see a fat, old, disgusting booger hanging out of your nose. And you're in shock. You think, like, this nasty thing was dangling out of my nostrils the whole day? Well, I said hi to my office crush, and she disgustingly looked away. When you had this annual meeting with your boss where you had to negotiate your raise, and he wasn't all there because he was staring at you all the time, and it didn't go that well. And when you were advising this one customer, trying to consult him what would be the next right business move, and they were just a little bit, off. And they didn't really take your advice, and you were wondering why. Like, what's wrong? And then you just understood that all day everyone was lying right into your face, your booger-infested face. And if someone just would have told you in the morning, hey John, you got a nasty booger hanging right off your nose, you may want to wipe your nose, right? And then you could react in two ways, right? You could say, why is Martin just such a rude person, telling me that right into my face that I got a nasty booger in my face? Well, if he wouldn't have told you, then the very same thing would have happened if everyone else would have thought that way. Oh, I don't want to offend John. I don't want to tell him he got a disgusting nasty booger in his face. I will just lie to him. You could have saved a whole day full of embarrassment that also some sort of turned into failure. If someone just would have told you the truth once, and the sooner the better, right? Because the longer people kept on lying to you, the more avoidable, unpleasant situations happen to you. And you didn't even understand why. So here, the virtue of truth comes into play. Would you rather have one discomfortable moment and you could work with it to make it better, to change something, get the book out of your nose? Or would you like to have a whole life full of lies that just confuses you and makes everything worse? Well, people just like to shy away from telling the truth, even to themselves. Because what if the person that is lying the most to you is yourself, and you're not honest with yourself? You're not pointing out what you're doing wrong to yourself. You're not telling you, hey, that wasn't a good move. You better should make some amends. Should better check yourself, get your act together. Well, no, it's way easier to just lie to yourself, right? Right into your own face in the mirror. But the horrible thing about this lying is, at the end of the day, at the end of your life, you will get the check. And oh, it will hurt. You will pay big time in comparison to if you just would have told the truth right from the start. You could have minimized the pain, minimized the confusion, minimized all the losses, and maybe even turn it around into wins, into pleasure, into a funny story you can tell at one point when you're looking back into the past, right? And I know, sometimes it's just not the right moment to tell the truth, right? It's awful timing. But you know that there are certain moments that are fitting to tell the truth. And what happens if you shy away again at that moment? You keep on lying, you keep on withholding the truth. Well, you will get a few chances. And also don't think you always have to wait for certain moments or opportunities to tell something, because you can also create the right moment. You also can create some opportunities yourself. Both is possible. But sometimes all your chances run out. One last chance is given to you and you still don't tell the truth. You still lie. If you crossed that line, you are doomed to die with this lie. And you will get the check right before you say goodbye to this world. So, how do you want to end? Finding the right moment and keep on lying, or creating the opportunity and then tell it in the right way. Because the when is not the only factor that is playing a role in this whole endeavor. You also have to tell it the right way, right? Because what is worse? Telling the truth in the right moment, but in a horrible way, or you're telling the truth the right way, just in the wrong moment. Well, you have to answer yourself if you don't want to make it the right way at the right time, because that would be the gold standard, right? At some point, just tell the truth, right? Just wait for the right moment or create the right moment if there's no right moment coming your way, and also put in the effort to tell it the right way, because you will mess it up. This right moment, this right timing, if you approach it a completely different way, if your how is completely backwards, then you can ruin this right good moment. Stop lying to yourself, stop lying to people. Be real with yourself, be real with people. Tell the truth towards yourself, tell the truth towards the people in the right way, at the right time, and create the right time, and create the right way to tell the truth. Bye bye.